So I was doing what I like to do regularly on a Saturday afternoon. I was listening to Sonny preach the gospel. He's very passionate. He's fanatical about the Bible, and I think it's great. So today's hero is Tony from TKE Media. He is probably one of the most hardworking live streamers on Facebook. I always get the notification, goes ping. And he was there filming. We were chatting. I've known him for many protests we've been at filming. And there was what I could only describe as a frenzied crackhead attack. The initial wave, it was honestly World War Z. The initial wave was like two of them, the guy with the chain and the guy with the beer can and the backpack. And that attracted because they were trying to get at the preacher. And me and a couple other guys would go stand next to the preacher and say, look, chill, chill, chill. Everyone, you know, the kind of Jesus chat was kind of keeping everything a bit docile, thank God. But the commotion, unfortunately, out in the jungle attracted a bunch of other crackheads. And it was like a never-ending fractal of crackhead. Each wave was stronger. And TKE Media, we'll call him TK. TK, he actually, with his bicycle, I didn't see it coming. I was chatting to someone. And next thing you know, I see TK raise his bike. His bike hits a crackhead that was coming for me from the side. And there was like 8 of them at one point, you know, all kicking off, all drunk, crazy. And even Longhair from the Planked video, he turned up, he charged me. It was really nasty. And there's a moment in every budding riot where you think either we're going to have a massive brawl with a bunch of potentially armed crackheads, or I'm going to put my taxpayer money to effect and call the boys in black, which I did. And there was a very funny moment when it was escalating, and there was enough good people there that maybe could have handled it. TKE, man, he had this tripod. They were going for him, and they didn't, because he was very ready to defend himself, and he did. And TK, for you, bro, thank you for stopping that crackhead attack with your bicycle, man. It's not often people stand up for me out in public, so thank you. So there was a funny moment when the guy pulled a chain out with a lock on it, and he was threatening the preacher. And I turned to this American guy. I call him the cowboy because he wears a Stetson hat. And I turned to the cowboy and I said, it's time to call the police, isn't it? And he just goes, so out came the phone. Anyway, enjoy the video. And again, TK, cheers, bro. So, you know. Anyway, just for the viewers, this guy comes up behind me, punches me in the kidneys really hard. A witness thought it was a knife. Sure, of course, of course, of course, of course. Making the situation a bit worse. I understand. Sorry. It is, mate. Thank you very much, mate. Thank you. See ya. This guy here threatened to hit a Christian preacher across the face with a chain. Not just the bike lock around his neck, he has a chain in his pocket. And the man was preaching about Jesus and forgiveness, and he threatened to hit the preacher across the face with a chain. That one there, as I was trying to help Sonny the preacher, punches me in the kidneys really hard. And it was at that moment where I think it's time to call 999. And here we are a few minutes later. Yeah, sure. Do you need me to give a statement?
I'll speak to you in a minute there.
Yeah, sorry. And Sonny was doing really well today. Sonny's a very good preacher, and he was especially good today, very passionate. And it attracts this. So, in conclusion, now that the dust has settled, the adrenaline concentration in the blood has lowered, the cortisol is fading away. We're going to do a little single shot take. Here we have the man who punched me from behind in the kidneys. He is going to get well, removed from the city centre. He's being arrested, of course. And we come round. There's a man in a kilt. Gotta love the man in the kilt. And we come round. Hey, Fi, how are you? Very good. Good to see you, brother. I'm still doing my videos, man. You're right. So we come around and we're gonna get the other guy. That je ne sais quoi. And he's off.